Dual sport and adventure riders these days are obsessed with following carefully curated GPS tracks that they often get online. I've learned that the best riding is almost never part of those tracks, and that to find it, you have to put in the work. So grab a map book, look for some interesting looking stuff, and then get out there and find it. Join us as me and my friend Dave head out to find new trails that go nowhere, new trails that go up and over epic mountains, and new trails that take us right back home again. You're not going to want to miss this one, so stay tuned. The area we're riding in today is littered with roads. Our maps don't really indicate if these roads are new and well used or if they may be abandoned. Dave figures that he got through one of these roads about 8 years ago, so we started off by giving it a try. Trail is certainly getting less and less traveled now. Wow, someone's put in some serious work. This is awesome. Things were looking incredibly promising here for a bit, as someone had done heaps of work to clear off all the alder from this trail. Wow.
Someone's done a lot
of work. This is crazy.
Pretty cool road though.
Yeah. It pays to explore.
It does.
Oh, we spoke too soon. We spoke way too soon. Oh well. So
for a bit?
Yeah. At least it's not raining. Had to come to an end eventually. For some reason, we decided to continue into the unbrushed alder to see if we could actually get somewhere. Actually, isn't the worst. Oh no!
I'm killing myself on that.
Yeah, maybe we should just take it off. Ooh. Do you have a way to take it off?
I'll put my impalement helper here.
That looks so safe. Huh. Yeah, no. Seeing as how far did we go? 8 feet? Maybe 20.
Looks good right there.
Yeah, man.
Look at the sun coming through.
Yeah, it's gotta be mint. Even though Dave's windshield got destroyed within the first 25 feet, for some reason we decided to keep going. Maybe it's because we're morons. Oh my god. Yeah, wow. I'm all about the adventure and the suffering, but I don't know about this one. Eventually, we came to our senses and turned around. There was another way on the map that looked like it might go through, so we started heading that direction. There we go. Huh. That's not the most brushed-in trail I've seen. Yeah, eh? Yeah. Although someone's cut some of the alders down.
I saw that.
So, could be an okay sign.
You know where it goes there exactly? Little tiny pocket there
Yeah.
for avalanche probe.
Uh-huh. Someone cut that. Yeah, we definitely have some slough happening here. Ooh, yeah. Although this trail was decent for the first little bit, at this point we really began to lose hope, so we started to take a look at our maps to see if there was another way through. Huh.
That was pretty good till there.
Yeah, it was. All right, let's look at the phone and the GPS, and there's one more way we're gonna try. Looks like there's been some recent-ish logging in there, so it'll work. You know, if it doesn't, we can go the regular way, but we're hoping third tries the charm. Let's check it out. Oh! Alrighty, this is a good sign. Guessing there's going to be another tank trap up here. Yep. Nice. This is not showing as much promise. I would say this would go somewhere. Woo! Nice!
I'd say we made it.
Yeah.
That's actually quite a nice road.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. It's kind of a bit of a plateau up here, right?
Yeah. It was nice to eventually actually make our way through this area because we could now get to work on summiting our first peak of the day. Wow. This is pretty cool.
Very nice.
Shall we go to the top?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Holy crap. Wow.
Awesome.
And it keeps going, eh? Wow. Woo. Wow. So the plan for the afternoon would be go over that mountain range somehow and get into that drainage. Holy smokes. Alright, we got a little bit of a hill climb here. Nice. We had a lengthy descent down this mountain back into the valley bottom. Once there, we stopped for some gas, had some lunch, and then we hopped on some pavement as we moved towards the second new area for us to explore. Oh, this looks more interesting. The map we were using showed a ton of quad trails in this area, and one in particular that went over a mountain range and back into the next drainage. We decided to give it a try. We had never heard of anyone doing this trail, and we certainly weren't 100% certain that it actually existed, so we were pleasantly surprised when it turned out to be this most excellent trail. The views up here were spectacular, and the trail seemed to be in good shape. One thing that tends to run through my mind when I'm riding a new trail such as this is the fact that if it doesn't work or it dead ends, it's that we have to go all the way back to the start and find a new way through. To me, this uncertainty just adds to the fun of the adventure. Uh-oh.
First real one, eh?
It's been a minute since we had to deal with one of these.
Yeah. Jump out of there.
We'll just put it on the ground, I guess, and ride over it, eh? It's feeling flimsy.
Get some heat going, eh?
Indeed.
There we go.
There. This would turn out to be the only fallen tree that we would come across on this trail. That was good news, because it was about the size where if it was any larger, I would really wish I had the chainsaw. Oh my god. Wow. That is terrible. In the best way possible. This got exciting, eh? Holy crap.
Boy, well, I sure was glad I didn't have the 790, that's for sure.
Yeah, wow.
That was an ugly little spot.
That was. Nice. Cool. There's a little lake there, eh?
Nice.
Nice. Wow. Whew. Bird. Wow. That is awesome.
Yeah, hang on for a sec.
Yeah.
Get a picture.
This rock slide section of trail was absolutely one of the highlights of the ride. It was just such a cool thing to experience. Afterwards, the trail got quite a bit easier and actually eventually became a regular Forest Service road. Like the snowmobile boys have been busy here. Thank goodness. After crossing this bridge, we ended up on a trail that we had ridden once before. We knew that it would take us home and that it included some scenic and gnarly sections, so we were pretty happy about that. Overall, we were both super happy with how today's ride turned out. We found some new trails that were interesting to ride, went to scenic spots, and best of all, were close to home. So it really goes to show that it pays to get off the beaten track and to just grab a map, look for interesting places to ride, and go out there and see if they really are for yourselves. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing, and ride on.